the medical facilities and any remote facilities that they have that all the squad would be able to enjoy anyway. But as it stands, those 5 players, Rashford, Sancho, Garnacho, Antony, Malacia, have all made it clear to Manchester United of their wish and their desire to leave Old Trafford.
And the interesting one as well, you know when your futures might be not at the club you're at, is when your number is taken away. What we also found out this afternoon, Matheus Cunha will now have that number 10 shirt, the famous Manchester United number 10 shirt, which Marcus Rashford has had since 2018. Now, Cunha was done so earlier, you forget what potentially a huge signing this could be for Manchester United, and it looks like he will wear that number 10 shirt, and we are told that Rashford was told about this earlier this summer.
OK, so Darish, let's just go through the 5 players in order and where you think they might end up or what their plans might be. And let's start with the ex-number 10, Marcus Rashford.
Yeah, the ex-number 10 is incredible, isn't it? Michael is so right when he says that. Nothing says that you're not belong a part of a club's plans, then, yep, there's your number. You're not having it anymore. There's your number 10 gone. So Marcus Rashford, we know, spent the second half of last season on loan at Aston Villa, returned to United after both he and Villa didn't take up that £40 million option to make that deal a permanent one. There haven't been any formal offers as yet, we understand, for Marcus Rashford to Manchester United, but we have heard about his desire to join one particular club, and that particular club is Barcelona. He would love to go to Barcelona. Rashford wants Champions League football next season. Whether he were to get that move to Barcelona, we know that they've got a few financial issues when they try and get deals over the line. That's another matter. But as far as if he had his wish, he would like to go to Barcelona for next season.
And would United take another loan deal, do you think?
Look, the ideal scenario for all 5 of these players is for Manchester United to get permanent deals done for them, because the way we're looking at their window at the moment is that they had a budget to bring in the likes of Matheus Cunha, and I'm sure Michael will talk about Brian Mbeumo in a moment. Thereafter, they do still want to strengthen that squad, but it's felt that to really go big again in the transfer window, they would need to make sales. We do know that it's much publicised, the financial issues that Manchester United have got. If they were to sell all 5 of these players...
Several high-profile Manchester United players have now expressed their desire to leave the club this summer. According to multiple reports, Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho, Alejandro Garnacho, Antony, and Tyrell Malacia have all informed the club of their intentions to move on. Rashford, once seen as a face of the club, appears to have made peace with a fresh start after his number 10 shirt was handed to Matheus Cunha. Sancho, after a rocky loan spell at Chelsea and unresolved issues with the previous management, is also keen on a permanent exit, with Juventus and Saudi clubs circling. Their frustration stems from a mix of limited playing time, tactical changes under new manager Ruben Amorim, and overall dissatisfaction with their roles. Garnacho, despite his flashes of brilliance, is reportedly unhappy with how he was treated toward the end of last season, including being benched in key matches. Antony, who never quite lived up to his price tag, seems resigned to the fact that his future lies away from Old Trafford. Meanwhile, Tyrell Malacia, who spent last season on loan at PSV, has been told he's not part of Amorim's plans and is seeking a move where he'll be more valued. United have already told these players they are free to skip pre-season, a clear signal that their departures are expected and even encouraged. The goal is to reduce the wage bill, raise funds, and create room for new signings that better fit Amorim's system. With interest growing for several of the departing players, United will be hoping to finalise these exits quickly to accelerate their summer rebuild. This summer could mark the most significant squad shake-up the club has seen in years.